ML Sports Take brought to you by Burn Dairy and Jam and Beats. Nick Saban done 7 national championships, all the 11 SEC championships. Remember, he had 1 at LSU. He had 6 at Bama as far as the title goes. And, he changed the sport. And, he went with defense and running and then play action and beat the hell out of people. And then when the RPO game came in, he said, okay, I can do that too. And then he continued to kick the shit out of people. And Nick Saban, always that first recruiting class, right? Like, we're going to build this here. All of you should be here. And how did he build Alabama? Yeah, Alabama was Alabama, but they were far removed from the early 90s. They were far removed from Bear Bryant. And he said, look, if you're a local kid and you want to be a part of Alabama history, you come. Well, first recruiting class, Mark Ingram, Dante Hightower, and Julio Jones, I think, were in that group. Yeah, so that started it, and he never slowed down from there. Alabama, the dynasty that he had, the greatest in college football history. He's the greatest head football coach as well. And by the way, for all you people in Central New York, don't forget he was at Syracuse in 1977 as an outside linebacker coach. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, and we'll probably hear from him later on, there's a little bit of that transfer portal NIL bullshit that he just doesn't want to put up with. And Alabama's expectations are obviously through the roof because they're Alabama. And Nick Saban kind of created some of those expectations, right? The ceiling is incredibly high. But here's the thing. They went into this year probably like a 9-3 team, maybe even an 8-4 team. And after the week 3 slip up, you said to yourself, nah, this isn't a Bama team. They're not going to get in the college football play. And then they kept winning, and they kept hanging around, and they kept beating top 10, top 15, top 20 teams. And they finished 8-0. 8-0 in the SEC this year. And then they beat Georgia, the 2-time defending champion. Kirby Smart had Saban's number the last couple of years. Saban beats him in his final year coaching football, and they go to the college football playoff in his last year. So while he didn't win the national championship, I would actually argue that Nick Saban overachieved this year, and it's arguable that this is his best coaching job, considering this should have been an 8 or 9 win team to just get into the college football playoff. And they might not have been national champions, but they were SEC champions, and that's got to account for something. Nick Saban, he is the GOAT. Period. End of discussion. Roll Tide. ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Welch & Company Jewelers, Stanley Law Offices, and Burn Dairy. If you're in and around Central New York, stop by Burn Dairy today. It's all good. The chocolate milk, coffee, donuts. And don't forget about the soft ice cream coming up this spring and summer as well. All of your beverages, your wraps and pizzas for breakfast and dinner on the go as well. Burn Dairy, it's all good. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.